Comedy Time presents Comedy Brew, a delicious mix of short, fast, funny, featuring today's most hilarious comedians. So crank up the volume and switch off the light, and get ready to enjoy the sweet, fresh taste of comic goodness.
Hi, thanks for watching Comedy Time. This next comic is fantastic, and if you don't agree with me, I'm gonna come after you. I have no idea where you live, but I know how to Google.
Okay, you guys clap me like you know who I am. Oh, sweet, it's Matt. You only care about one thing. Make me laugh, punk. All right. How about a joke, chuckle nuts? Come on, dance, monkey. It's God's honest truth. Thank you, sir. All right, let's get to those jokes then, shall we? I don't know who the software engineer is that designs the options when we go to leave somebody a message with our cell phones, but I'd like to pimp slap that SOB, all right? Whoever he is, I'd like to slap him. I don't know if you've ever noticed them, but this is the litany of options I've come across that make no sense. For numeric page, press 2 now. What the heck is a numeric page? Can anybody answer that? If you can, you've written a unicorn. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. You ever gotten this one? To disconnect, press 1 now. Why the hell would I hit 1 and then end? That makes no sense in the entire universe. Die. You ever been on the phone so long you get the, are you still there? Yes, I'm still there. You wouldn't be saying that if I wasn't still there. That's how the network works. Or to page this person, press 5 now. Page, I called you. There shouldn't be a pager within 100 miles of this equation. This is not 1988 and you don't deal drugs, all right? Back off the pager. The weirdest one, if anybody owns a BlackBerry Storm, if you call that, you'll get this. To fax this person, press 4. Fax? We got rid of fax machines. When was the last time you saw a fax machine? What's that email is for, huh? You got a Pony Express option on that phone? Morse code? Does that mean if I hit 4 and then make up a bunch of gibberish with my mouth, just a picture pops up on your screen? Don't you just want to try it, just for the heck of it? You're like 4. I have no idea what that is. Looks like an Etch-a-Sketch had a stroke. I have no idea. I noticed this the other day about my cell phone. I don't know if I'm the only one. Back me up if this has ever happened to you. I don't think my body likes my cell phone because sometimes I'll be like in the middle of a conversation and I think I'm getting a call and I'm not. It's just my leg messing with me. Anybody else? My phone's on vibrate and my leg's like, you're getting a call. I swear to God. So I've been in the middle of a conversation before and been like, hold on, once I get in a phone call. No, I'm not. I'm a loser. Nobody's calling. Fantastic. I'm just going to sit in the dark. This is pathetic.
Hey, you're watching Comedy Time. My name is Kirk Zipbell. Please enjoy your next comic. That gets me laid every day.
I am a black albino. I'm really not sure why that's so funny to y'all. Trying to be serious with y'all and y'all laughing at me. I am. Some of you might not know what that means. So basically, both of my parents are black. And I came out looking like this. God had some extra time on his hands. Figured he'd do some experimenting. Came up with me, I guess. I would have liked to be a fly on the wall in the delivery room, though. Because both of them, my mom and my dad, be like, this is not mine, it's not mine, it's not mine. My life is sad. Couple things. I did grow up in the South, and which is great, being a black albino, just controversial. In the South, it's just a good thing, you know. Pretty much everybody hated me, but they loved me too. They saw me as a spy. But they could never figure out which side, so I don't know. No, I do love the South. I miss the South. I loved it. I just didn't like the extremes. Like, everything is so serious. And I go to my grandma's house and try and open the window. It's hot, it's the South. open the window. She'd be like, don't open the window, you let the devil inside. I'm like, really? Why is the devil just chilling outside our house? What's going on with that? Understand, Grandma? Shoot. I mean, I stubbed my toe one time, walked in the house. She's like, what's wrong, baby? You know, what's wrong? I'm like, oh, Grandma, I stubbed my toe. Oh, you ain't stubbed your toe. That's jungle rot. Was not aware I had been to Vietnam before. I did not know that. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't really mind being a black albino. It's cool for me. I just wish people would be more honest with me about the fact. I mean, people always come up to me and they're like, that's really cool. No, it's not. I'm just saying, if you woke up tomorrow and looked like me, you'd be mad as hell at me. You call me up, yo, Nate. What did you do, dog? Man, I thought you said it was okay. No, I said it was okay for you, okay? Not for me.
Hi, I'm Rob F. Martinez, and if you're a betting man like I am, you can be sure that Comedy Time is a lock when it comes to the funniest comedy around. When it comes to betting on other things, well, that's a different story. Actually, I could use a few bucks if any of you are watching. Look me up on Comedy Time. For Sunday's games, I know something. Enjoy this next comic.
Actually, guess what, you guys? I have to brag. Just last week, I celebrated my wedding anniversary, my 10-year wedding anniversary. Isn't that awesome? Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. I usually don't even mention I'm married on stage, you know, because it makes it so much harder to get laid after the show. But, oh, man. I'm kidding. I'm totally crazy about my husband. I am. And I'm always trying to keep the love alive, you know what I mean? And after 10 years, man, you got to get creative. Don't you think so, ladies? And all the pressure is on women, right, ladies? You know what I mean? It's like the men don't do a lot, but we always have to kind of keep it alive. And I was trying normal stuff like lingerie and music and candles, and none of that stuff worked with my husband, because guess what? My husband is from Wyoming. How many people from Wyoming? Exactly. Like, he's like one of those outdoorsmen, you know, hunting and fishing. Oh my God, he's nuts. You know what I do to get a little action? I end up standing in the middle of the bathtub wearing nothing but a pair of rubber waders. You know, I know, and I'm working. I'm like, come on, go fish, baby, go fish. I know I look stupid, but I got laid every time. I did. Oh yeah, that's my man. It was horrible, man. The first time he took me out on a date, you know, we were out on his boat. He tried to cop a feel, realized how small I was, and kept throwing me back, you know? She's not legal. It's terrible. But I want to warn you, every time you give your man a little bit of love games, they never leave it alone. They always have to take it to the higher power, right? So all of a sudden, fishing season's over, right? So now it's winter. My husband comes home the other night, and it's hunting season. So he's like, hey, baby, put this on. So I actually strapped the antlers to my head. You know, I put them on, then I had to hide between the couch and the ficus tree. I know, I was a little nervous, you know, because I had never played hide and go hunt before, you know. And I was kind of chilly too, because I was buck naked, you know. But he dug it, you know, because I could hear him in the kitchen, you know. He's like, be very, very quiet. It's wife hunting season. You know, which freaked me out, so I started running for the front door because I wanted to get the hell out of there, right? But he comes around the corner with a big old flashlight, and I just froze. I couldn't move a myself. I was like a deer in headlights, you know? And I thought, oh my God, he's gonna take me outside and strap me to the hood of the car. But instead, he ended up mounting me in the library. So, instead, he ended up mounting me in the library.
Here's a Comedy Time public service announcement. Laughing is good for the soul. We're not actually sure if it can save your soul, but we will pray for you. Enjoy this next comic.
The name is Omar. I really am from Egypt. I'm from the Middle East. And it gets worse. You guys, our parents moved us to the U.S. September the 8th, 2001. I was fine on the 9th. Pretty good on the 10th. That's about it, really. My parents are real geniuses, too, because they didn't move us just anywhere in the U.S. They moved us to a little town called Jasper in Texas. Now, if you don't know anything about Jasper, Texas, that is the headquarters for a little group that likes to call itself the KKK. First day of school, September the 9th. I went to school like everyone else. Teacher puts me up in front of the class, says, "Class, say hi to Omar." Omar here's from Egypt. Now, Omar, why don't you tell the class a little something about Egypt? Well, now go on. Don't be shy. Tell them. You folks got houses in Egypt? Or did you live in a pyramid? We got houses. Oh, how wonderful, y'all. They've got houses. Well, I hope to God that for transportation you didn't have to take the camel to school. Because over here in Texas we ain't got no camels, but you can take the bus. Now go on in the back there and sit next to Billy Bob. But watch out for that tape, because we don't like to mummify our friends here. We don't do that in Texas. So it's just a little dim-witted, you know, but I still got that southern hospitality. Things are cool. September the 10th, things are cool. The 11th rolled by, things hadn't sunk in yet. And then I came to school on the 12th. Now I know what y'all are thinking. We didn't have school on the 12th, but not in Texas. In Texas, my school put a huge sign at the front of the school that said, "We don't let terrorists interfere with our class schedule." Yee-haw! I walk into school on the 12th, teacher puts me up in front of the class, now she's asking a totally different set of questions. Omar, why don't you tell the class where Osama's hiding?
Are you enjoying all the comics you're seeing here on Comedy Time? Now remember to tell all your friends and family to watch too. Okay, I know I don't talk to my family either, but for this, I made an exception. Now get ready to laugh again with this next comic.
Good evening. My name for the record is David Gee, comedian extraordinaire, fresh off my triumphant performance at Applebee's open mic night in La Puente. Thank you. Thank you very much. And it's indeed a kick to be here at the end of a beautiful day in Southern California. It was gorgeous today, wasn't it? Huh? Oh, it was windy, though. Man, it was windy. I got a toupee circling Mount Baldy right about now. But I just got back from a week in Vegas. It was raining there, man, and what a pain in the ass. It came down in buckets. There was flooding. It was so intense, the hookers on Fremont Street had to use a snorkel to go on their customers. It was a little kinky, but I kind of liked it. Think about it. A cool thing happened while I was in Las Vegas. I was performing at a hotel which shall remain the Mirage. And while I was there, they were shooting episodes of The Animal Whisperer. Now, I don't know if you know The Animal Whisperer, but this guy's on cable, and he can talk to critters. He knows what animals are thinking. And I met the guy, and he was really cool. And I guess he had just interviewed Manticore, the white tiger that mauled Roy of Siegfried and Roy. And the Whisperer told me he was fascinated to learn that gay Germans taste just like chicken. So Put that in your pocket. Anyway, I flew out of Las Vegas, out of McCarran Airport, and in security there they have those high-tech body scanners we've been hearing so much about, those enclosed units you walk through that allow screeners to see what you look like completely naked. And I went through the process. It didn't bother me at all. Well, all that applause when I came out was a little embarrassing, but what are you gonna do?
Hi, I'm Sunna Bilstead for Comedy Time. They say laughter is the best medicine, so don't worry about that apple you didn't eat, or that flu shot you didn't get, or the 2 bottles of wine that you drank with your best friend's boyfriend last night. Well, not even this next comedian's gonna get you out of that one.
You're watching Comedy Time. Here's what's going on in my life. I'm getting married next year. Yay! Who likes love? Anybody? No. He proposed to me, you guys, on Christmas Day. Oh, I know. As a Jew, I was like, oh my God! He so gets me. He's like, you know what today is, right? And I was like, Tuesday. It's Christmas. I'm Jewish. He's hardcore Irish Catholic. But we agreed that when we get married, I'm gonna convert to alcoholism. Because it's about compromise, young people. It's about compromise. Now tell me if I'm being sensitive. I thought things changed once you got married. But actually, things have already changed while we've been engaged. For my birthday, he gave me a scale. Is that normal? I was mortified. Seriously, I asked him why, and he goes, what? I thought all women were obsessed with their weight. I was speechless. And then I thought, you know what? Next year for his birthday, I'm gonna give him a ruler. What? I thought all guys were obsessed with their baby. Here, you want to weigh it too, jackass? Borrow my scale. It's like a fancy schmancy scale too. It's not one of those dial just goes up. It's like a digital Sky Mall. You know, the Sharper Image. You know, like it feeds your pets when you're away on the weekends, right there on the side. And then you have to step on it. The instructions say you have to be completely naked because the scale is some sort of pervert. I like to be fully dressed when I get on a scale. That way I can say, whoa, let me take 40 pounds off for these ski boots. Then it takes this body fat mass index reading, right? Then you have to pee in a cup. It tells you the chlamydia. It's very high-tech scale.
Hello, I'm Arana, and you're watching Comedy Time. Seriously, it's comedy time. Have you taken any time today to have comedy time? You've had lunchtime, snack time, prep time, and later you'll have bedtime. But you better make more time for comedy time because laughter adds years to your life. And nobody knows that better than this next comic. So check it out. You're welcome.
I just can't wait to go home and change into a pair of sweatpants. That's all. It's all I look forward to. I leave the house about 6, 7 o'clock at night wearing sweatpants. Before I leave, go home, change right into sweatpants. I don't see what's wrong with wearing them in public. I usually do that. I'll wear them with like a sweatpants with a collared shirt, you know? Balance it out. Who am I fooling, really? No one's like, Sandy's got a really good fashion sense from the waist up. He's like quadriplegic of fashion. I like wearing sweatpants in public because no one expects anything from you if you're wearing sweatpants. It's like, yeah, he's given up. Even homeless people will see me and they'll be asking people for change. They'll see me and they'll be like, not asking him for change. He might even have some, but he's too lazy to give it to me. The best part about wearing sweatpants in public, don't have to change into them when you get home. Love it. I'm so lazy too. Like, I'll be at home in sweatpants on eBay buying sweatpants. I have a confession to make to you guys right now. I don't even do comedy. I just came here to try and find a girl that wants to get back at her parents. Yeah? You ever been with an ITT Tech grad before? Class of October. Ladies, by a round of applause, who's seen The Notebook? Yeah. Fellas, by a round of grunts and groans, who's been forced to watch The Notebook? I know, right? I watched it by myself. A lot of girls' favorite part is when and by a lot of girls I mean my favorite part is when they're in the boat and there's all the swans around and it starts raining and they realize it was never over. Who wants to bang?